Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. The 1999 postseason is on the air. We are back at 3Com Park. This is Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. The Astros lead this series 2-1. A win tonight, they will advance to the NLCS to play the Atlanta Braves. Giants must win tonight to send it back to the Astrodome for a Game 5. So does the LDS round end tonight, or do we have one more game to play before moving on to round 3 of the 99 postseason? We'll see what Inside Pitch has to say tonight. So the Astros, however, they've been playing hard and well. Giants did get a win, need to win tonight, or they are definitely going to be out. Vita Productions is first to join us here at 3Com Park. So, again, not an empty seat anywhere here at the stadium that used to be known as Candlestick, and they are ready to play. Giants are set to go. Astros are set to go. Will there be a Game 5, or will the second round of the postseason end tonight? Let's see what Inside Pitch has to say. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight is Shawn Estes. Making his second appearance of the postseason, he has a record of 1 win and no losses. We are at 3Com Park. It was pretty neutral for 99, 185 home runs, adds 1 to strikeouts, and adds 2 to walks. The crowd is roaring tonight here for Game 4 of the NLDS. They know what's at stake. Everyone is set to go. Can the Astros end it, or will we have one more game in the series? Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Astros, second baseman Craig Biggio. He is 7 for 15 for the postseason. We're going to use black, white, and orange dice. Giants are the home team. Philip Reynolds now joins us here at 3Com Park. Giants must win. Astros want to punch their ticket to the NLCS, where the Braves are leading them. How will this go? Let's see what the dice do. Estes, 2-4, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and start the game with a strikeout. First strikeout for Estes. He had 159 of them in 99. Next batter is the right fielder, Derek Bell. Bell is 2 for 15 for the postseason. Estes, 6-4, blank. Bell, 3-3, fly ball to right field. Going after that is Ellis Burks, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. Here's the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell. Hall of Famer, absolutely, just like Biggio. Bagwell is 4 for 15 for the postseason. You know, the funny thing, he is 4 for 15 for the postseason here for the Astros. Estes will pitch. Estes, 1-3, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out, and Estes starts off the game with 2 Ks. Nothing across. We go to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the Houston Astros, their number 4 starter, Chris Holt, making his first appearance. 5 wins, 13 losses, a save, a 4.66 ERA. I gave him the nod as the number 4 starter for the Astros. Leading off for the Giants, center fielder Marvin Bernard. He is batting .228 for the postseason. He does have a home run. Holt will deal. Holt, 4-1, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and get a strikeout. First strikeout for Holt. He had 115 of them in 99. Here's the third baseman, Bill Miller. Miller batting .261 for the postseason. Holt will pitch. Holt, 6-2, range play at the park. 3Com, 2-1, grounder to second base. That's hit to Biggio. His range is a 4. He'll get it with no problem there. He'll make it look easy, and he will throw to first for out number 2. And that will bring up the left fielder, Bonds. Barry Bonds. Typical how he does in the postseason. Barry Bonds is 1 for 18 in this postseason. Doug Hunt joins us here at 3Com Park. Holt, 3-4 against the lefty blank. Bonds, 5-2, and he hits a fly ball to right. And Derek Bell is going to get to that, and they'll put it away and retire the side. 1, 2, 3, go the Gigantes. No score after 1. Top of the second, Estes back on the mound. Leading off for the Astros, center fielder Carl Everett. He is 2 for 15 for the postseason. He is the only Astro with a home run. He has 1. Estes, 1-3, strikeout, no. Everett, 6-3, base hit left field. Everett will get a single for him, and he will head to first. The next batter is the left fielder, Stan Javier. Javier started the season with the San Francisco Giants, wound up on the Astros later. He is 3 for 10 for the playoffs. Infield a double play. Everett had 27 steals, and he is not going. Estes, 5-5 at the park. 3Com, 5-6. It's a fly ball deep to left, but it'll stay up there. And Barry Bonds will get to it and put it away for the out. Ernest Cruz joins us here at 3Com Park. Next batter is the shortstop, Bill Spires. Spires is batting 3 for 10 for the postseason. Everett, he gets the jump. I'm going to send him. 16 plus 1 is 17. Maine a 0. A 1 to 17. Everett is safe. And he is. Everett will steal second base, and that'll be his first steal of the ball game. Takes away the double play, re-roll the strat, nothing happening there. So Everett will steal the base. Estes will now pitch to Spires. Estes, 5-5 at the park. 3Com, 3-4, and that's flied to center field. And Bernard is going to get to that for out number 2. Everett, he will 6-3, and he will 6-3. Hold if it's 0 to -2. Bernard is a +1. Everett will go to third. Everett goes to third on the fly out. And 2 down. And here's the catcher, Tony Eusebio. He is 5 for 9 for the playoffs. David Vega joins us here at 3Com Park. 2 outs, top of the second, no score here. Strategy roll, Everett stays put. Estes, 3-2, pitcher result. That 14 is a blank. Eusebio, 5-1, base hit from Eusebio. Astros on the board first. Everett will come in to score, and the Astros grab a quick 1-0 lead. RBI single by Tony Eusebio. And that will bring up the third baseman, Ricky Gutierrez. I have him platooning against left-handed starters at third. Gutierrez, however, is 0 for 4 for the playoffs. 2 outs here. Eusebio on at first. Strategy, and nothing happening. Estes, 5-5, again at the park. 3Com, 5-2, and it's grounded to third. That'll get picked up by Miller. He'll throw to second to get Eusebio. And that will retire the side. 1 run, 2 hits, and a stolen base. And the Astros have jumped out in front real quick, but we got a long way to go yet. Leading off for the Giants, second baseman Jeff Kent. Kent is 3 for 17 for the postseason. And Kent also has a home. He also has a home run. He also has a homer. He has 1 home run. 1-0 Astros. Holt will pitch. Holt, 1-2 at the park. 3Com, 6-6. It's flied to right field. Derek Bell will get to that and make the catch. 1 out. Here's the first baseman, JT Snow. He is 7 for 19 for the postseason. He also has a home run. He is the leading hitter for the Giants in the playoffs so far. Holt, 4-1, strikeout. Got him. Second strikeout for Holt, 2 away. And here's the right fielder, Ellis Burks. Burks is batting .250 for the postseason. He does have a home run. Holt will go ahead and pitch. Holt, 5-1, strikeout 7, swing and a miss, struck him out. That is the third K for Holt. And the Giants go in order, 1-2-3. 1-0 Astros after 2. Estes can pitch to 29, and Holt can go to 27. Top of the third. And leading off for the Astros will be the pitcher, Chris Holt. He had an .067 average and a couple of ribbies in 99. Estes, 5-3, range play. Holt, 2-3, grounder right back to Estes. His range is a 4. He's got it. Estes will grab it and throw it over to first to get the out. Estes, a very good player, a good fielder on the mound. Here's Biggio. Biggio is 0 for 1. Estes will deal. Estes, 5-6, walk plus, ball 4. He walked him. Biggio will trot the first on a walk. First walk given up by Estes. He had 110 of them in 99. He could be a little wild. And that'll bring up Bell. How about, by the way, how about a first ever 1977 expansion ALCS between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Seattle Mariners? I think it's terrific. I'm pulling a little bit for the Mariners. They have never been to the World Series yet. They're the only team that has not gotten there. But if the Blue Jays get there also, I have no issue with it. Runner on at first. Infield set for double play. Bell is 0 for 1. Biggio had 28 steals. And he's going to go. 13 plus 1 is 14. Maine's arm is a 0. A 1-14. Biggio is safe. He's out. 2 down. Nice throw by Brent Maine to get Biggio, and that'll be out number 2. So Biggio is caught stealing. And now with 2 outs, Bell will bat. Estes, 4-3. That's at the park. 3-com. 5-4. Base hit into right field. And Bell's turning around first. He's going to try for second. Base runner 4. Burks a +1 arm, a 1-5. He'll get to second, and he will easily. Bell's got good speed. How big was that pickoff now? And Bell will have a double for his first hit. And now here's Bagwell. Bagwell is 0 for 1. 2 outs, top of the third. Astros already ahead, 1-0. I'm sure a Steeler fan may join us a little bit later here. What a huge win that was for Indiana. That was a huge win for Indiana. I did not think they were going to beat Oregon. They made a believer out of me. Indiana is going to be a very tough team to beat. You go into Autzen Stadium and come away with a win, you better be patting yourselves on the back for that. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 3. Bell will stay put. Estes, 6-2, strikeout, got him. They'll go ahead and get Bagwell, and that will retire the side. That is the third K for Estes. No runs, a hit, and a steal, but that's all the Astros will get. We'll go to the bottom of the third. I feel so bad for Oregon State. I wish I knew what was wrong with that team. The Oregon State always fields a competitive team every year. What is wrong with them? I've never seen Oregon State that bad. I like the Beavers. I got nothing against them. Leading off for the Giants, shortstop Rich Aurelia. He is 4 for 19 for the postseason. Holt will pitch. Holt, 2-4. It's a blank. Aurelia, 5-4. Ground ball to short. That'll be handled by Spires, and he'll toss it over for the out one away. It'll bring up the catcher, Brent Maine. Maine is 7 for 19 for the postseason. He's having a very good playoff so far. Holt will deal. Holt, 2-3 against the lefty. It's a walk plus, and yes, that will walk Maine. Maine will trot to first. He'll become the first base runner. First walk given up by Holt. He only gave up 56 in 99. And that will bring up the pitcher, Shawn Estes. And I'm sure we'll be expecting a bunt, even though we can hit a 164 average. Corners are in, expecting the bunt. Strategy, that is a 1. Maine's not going to go anywhere. Holt will go ahead and pitch. Bunt is on, 1-4. Pitcher result, that is a blank. Estes will go ahead and lay down the bunt, and that is bunted. That is bunted right to third base. That is picked up there by Gutierrez. His bunt rating will be a 3, and that's a 3. That's going to be a good bunt. No problem there by Gutierrez, and he'll throw to first to get the out. Maine will move to second, and that will be out number 2. So they do move the runner into scoring position, if anything, on a sacrifice hit to third. So runner moves, and now the batter is Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 1. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Astros lead 1-0. Astros win. They are going to play the Braves. Giants win. Game 5 back at the Astrodome tomorrow night. Strategy roll, nothing for the 10. Holt, 6-4 against the lefty. Walk. The 12 just missed. Bernard, 2-4, and it's a ground ball to third. That'll be handled by Gutierrez. He'll get it, and he will throw to first and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk. 1-0 Astros after 3. We go to the 4th. Carl Everett leads off for Houston, and he got a single, stole a base, and scored. He is 1 for 1. Estes will deal. Estes, 4-3 at the park. 3-com, 4-6. It's popped up to first base, and that's going to be in fair territory. JT Snow says he'll get it, and that's out number 1. Here's Javier. Javier is 0 for 1. Estes will pitch. Estes, 1-4, strikeout. No. Javier, 4-2, ground out to short. Taken care of there by Aurelia. And he throws it over, second out. And now here's Spires. Spires is 0 for 1. No, Philip. Estes will pitch. Estes, 1-1. That's a blank. Spires, 5-4. Fly to left field. Easy play for Bonds. And he'll make the catch and retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Go the Astros. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Remember, this is my last season of Inside Pitch on the board. Inside Pitch Advanced will be taking over starting January the next season. Bottom of the 4th inning, Bill Miller leads off for the Giants. He's 0 for 1. Holt will pitch. Holt, 6-6, strikeout, and got him. Holt will go ahead and get another K. That's his 4th. Chris Holt pitching like Mike Scott right now. 1 out. And now here's Bonds. Bonds is 0 for 1. Holt will go ahead and deal. Holt, 2-2. Hit by pitch. No. Bonds, 2-5. And he still can't get a hit. That's going to be a ground out to short. Picked up there by Spires. Spires throws to first, 2 down. Barry Bonds, now 1 for 20 in the playoffs. Here's Kent. Kent is 0 for 1. Holt will go ahead and deal. Holt, 4-4, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that will end the inning. 5th strikeout for Holt. 1-2-3 go the Giants. 1-0 after 4. Chris Holt with a 4.66 ERA is pitching like Mike Scott in 1986. Top of the 5th, another rapidly moving ball game so far. Tony Eusebio leads off for Space City. He got a single his first time up. Estes will go ahead and deal. Estes, 3-6, strikeout, just missed. Eusebio, 5-1, base hit center field. Eusebio gets his second hit of the ball game. He'll hold the first, and they will bring up Gutierrez. Gutierrez 0 for 1, infield double play. Eusebio not a threat to steal, but Estes can pick him off. He won't. Estes, 2-4, strikeout, no. Gutierrez, 3-4, base hit, pass short. That'll go into the outfield. Eusebio is mud. He'll hold at second base. And now the Astros got something going here with nobody out and runners at first and second, and the batter is Holt. Holt is not a bad bunter, and with an 0.67 average, he would probably ground into a double play. Corners are going to come in expecting the bunt, and I think that's what it's going to be. And yeah, Holt's going to try to bunt. Estes will pitch. Estes, 3-2. Pitcher result is ignored. That is bunted. That is bunted right at first base. It's going to be picked up by Bagwell. Holt's bunt rating will now be a 2. That is a 2. It's going to be just fine. That's going to be a good bunt. Bagwell will throw to Estes covering first. The runners will advance, and there's one out. So Holt will allow the bunt. And now the infield will play in with runners at second and third to move the runners over. Sacrifice hit to first. And now the batter is Biggio. Actually, that was Snow playing that, not Kent. That was Snow, JT Snow making the play, not Kent. Jeez. Knocked up Bagwell. So now, a big time here, a big at bat. Eusebio on at third, Gutierrez on at second. Estes has got a pitch to Biggio. Infield is in. Strategy, nothing on the 9. With one out, I will use the normal infield in rule. Estes, 3-6, strikeout, no, just missed. Biggio, 2-2, it's a grounder to second base. Eusebio cannot come home because his base running rating will be a -1, so the runners will hold, and they will get the out at first, 2 down. So that's a ground out to second, nobody moves. And now here's Bell. Bell is 1 for 2 with a double. Eusebio, I don't think I can even do 2025 anyway, Philip Reynolds. I don't think he'll have that season available in January. I don't think I'm not even going to have 2025 available on in the cards. It won't be available yet. I'll have that season for the summer start of next year's inside pitch. Estes will pitch to Bell, strategy roll. Nothing on the 4. Estes will deal. Estes, 5-2. Range play at the park. 3-com. 1-2. And that is a home run to the pull side. Now against a righty, against a lefty, Bell needs a 12. The 15 is too high. Now it's a range play. Now it's going to be a range play, and that is to left field, and that is Bonds. Bonds has got to get this. His range is a 3. If not, it's an automatic double. He's got it. Side retired. Boy, he absolutely had to have that. No runs, 2 hits for the Astros. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. What do you mean IP advanced in January? What are you barfing for? What are you barfing for there? Brian B joins us here at 3Com Park, but is barfing for some reason on Inside Pitch Advanced, which I'll tell you right now, I wish I was already playing Inside Pitch Advanced. I think it's even more exciting. Bottom of the fifth here, Astros lead 1-0. Holt the pitcher. JT Snow leads off for the Giants, and he's 0 for 1. Astros lead this NLDS 2-1. A win for the Astros. They move on to play the Braves. Giants win tonight. Game 5 tomorrow night. Holt, 2-2. Hit by pitch. Yes, he hit him. Plunk. Ouch. He will hit Snow. First hit batter of the game. And now the batter will be Burks. Burks is 0 for 1. Infield set for double play. Strategy roll for Snow. I doubt he's going to do anything, and he won't. Holt will pitch. Holt, 6-6, strikeout, 18 is high. Burks, a 1-4. It's a fly ball to right field. And Derek Bell is going to make the catch, and that's out number 1. That'll bring up Aurelia. Aurelia is 0 for 1. Nobody out. Bottom of the fifth, 1-0 Astros. Strategy roll for Snow. He'll stay put. Holt will pitch. Holt, 4-3, strikeout, and got him. He gets Aurelia. That's strikeout number 6 for Holt. 2 away. And now here's Maine. Maine walked his first time up. Holt will go ahead and pitch. 2 outs now, bottom of the fifth. You haven't been on much impossible when you're on Mark taking care. Brian B, you got nothing to apologize for. I understand. What are you talking? You don't need to apologize for. I'm just glad to see you. You have nothing. Nobody has anything to apologize for. Although he does get the block dragon, yes, for the Inside Pitch Advance comment. So yes, he does get the block dragon. Strategy roll. Nothing happening for Snow. Holt will pitch. Holt, 6-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. He got Maine. That is the 7th strikeout by Maine. Nothing across except by Holt. Nothing across except the hit batter. 1-0 favor of the Astros after 5. On to the 6th. Astros lead 1-0 here in this game. Jeff Bagwell leads off for Space City. He's 0 for 2. Shawn Estes doing a heck of a job, too. Both these pitchers. Combined ERA of these pitchers is 9.5. And we only got 1 run in this game. Estes will pitch. Estes, 3-6, strikeout, just missed. Bagwell, 1-1, fly to right field. That's going to be handled there by Burks. And he'll make the catch for out number 1. Here's Everett. Everett is 1 for 2 with a single. Estes will deal. Estes, 5-2, range play at the park. 3Com, 6-5, ground ball right back to Estes. His range is a 4. He got it. Wow, what a spear. Was able to make it just in time. Estes will throw to first to get Everett, and that's out number 2. And now here's Javier. Javier is 0 for 2. Estes will pitch. Estes, 6-6, strikeout, swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is the end of the inning. 4th strikeout for Estes. 1, 2, 3, go the Astros. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Holt will continue to pitch. And leading off for the Giants will be Shawn Estes. He will bat. He's 0 for 1. Oh, you got a 77 MVP George Foster's autograph. I knew Brian B. always wanted to get an autograph from a New York Met. I am so happy you got George Foster's a great autograph, okay, when he, from a great New York Met. I knew you'd always go for the Mets. Always knew Brian B was a Mets fan at heart. Right? Right? Holt will pitch. Holt, 4-2, error on a grounder. Estes, 3-2. That is a ground ball. It's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Gutierrez, but his error rating is a 0. He'll make the play and throw to first for the out, 1 down. Brian B gives me the block dragon. Here's Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 2. Holt will pitch. Holt, 1-2 at the park. 3-com, 6-3. It's a home run to the opposite field. And against the righty, Bernard needs an 8. That's a 19. It's going to stay up there. And getting that, it's going to be the left fielder, Stan Javier, and he will make the catch. 2 down. Bernard just did not get it. And now here's Miller. Miller is 0 for 2. Holt will go ahead and pitch. Holt, 3-4 against the switch left. It's a blank. Miller, 2-1, and it's a fly ball to left field. And Javier will get that one as well. He'll make the catch and retire the side. Nothing across for the Giants. Still 1-0 Astros after 6. Very fast game moving. 31 minutes into the stream, and we're already at the top of the 7th. Yeah, Griffey Sr. So even, you guys, Griffey Sr., Foster bench, look at that. Estes will pitch at top of the 7th. Bill Spires leads off for the Astros. He's 0 for 2. Estes, he will pitch. Estes, 6-6, strikeout, no. Spires, 1-5, it's flied to right, and that'll be grabbed by Burks for out number 1. Here's Eusebio. Eusebio 2 for 2 with 2 singles. He's the only guy Estes really hasn't retired yet. Estes, 3-6, strikeout. He'll get him this time. Struck him out. That's the 5th K for Estes, 2 down. And now Gutierrez. Gutierrez 1 for 2 with a single. Estes will go ahead and pitch. Estes, 3-2. Pitcher result. 2 is a base hit for Gutierrez. He'll get a single right past the pitcher. Gutierrez will get the first. And the batter is going to be Chris Holt. Holt is going to bat. He's 0 for 2. Gutierrez on at first. Holt will bat here. Estes will go ahead. And Holt will bat against Estes here. Holt's got plenty left in the tank. And he's pitching a gem. So Gutierrez will hold at first base. Estes, strategy roll, and nothing will happen. Estes, 5-2, range play at the park. 3-com, 4-4, popped up behind the plate to the catcher. Brent Main's range is a 3, and it'll be out of play. They'll do it again. Estes will try again. Estes, 4-6, wild pitch. Yes, this time Gutierrez goes to second. Holt will swing. Holt, 5-1, but he grounds it right back to Estes. And Estes will take care of it and toss it over and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Astros. And they're holding on to a 1-0 lead. And we are already at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. If the Astros hold on to win tonight, they will win this NLDS. There would be no baseball tomorrow night. The ALCS would start Monday night with the Texas Rangers against the New York Yankees. If the Giants hold on and come back and win this game, we will have Game 5 tomorrow night back at the Astrodome, and it would be Kirk Reeder pitching for the Giants against Mike Hampton of the Astros. That is what that will be if the Giants come back and win this game. That's what we have scheduled. So we'll either have Game 5 tomorrow night or Game 1 of the ALCS Monday night. Bottom of the 7th, Astros lead 1-0. And leading off for the Giants is Bonds. Barry Bonds. He is 0 for 2. Holt will continue to pitch. Holt, 6-1 against the lefty. It's a blank. Bonds, 4-5. Powers one into left field. That's an 8. And that's going to be a triple. Barry Bonds will get a leadoff triple the bottom of the 7th. That is also the first hit for the Giants. Holt goes 6 innings without a hit. But that will be a triple for Bonds. He will wind up at third. And now the batter is Kent. Infield will play in. I will use the chart on the board. So Bonds on at third. Infield is going to play in. Holt will pitch to Kent. Only the second hit of the postseason for Bonds. And are they going to let him pitch to Kent is the question. Now that I had Holt in there really to see if he can get a shot at a no-no, but not this time. I always get close in inside pitch. I still do not have a no-hitter. I have one in payoff pitch. I did not yet have one here in inside pitch. Let's see. Is that going to be it for Holt? I think that is going to be it for Holt. He did his job. Holt's going to come out of the game. The Astros are going to go ahead and bring in a new pitcher. And let's see who's going to come in. You know what? No. Holt's going to pitch. Why not? See if he can get out the inning. Holt's going to stay out there. Holt's going to stay out there. He'll pitch. Bonds on at third. 1-0 Astros, but the Giants have a very good chance here. Kent is 0 for 2. Strategy roll. Bonds staying put. Holt will pitch. Holt, 1-6. Strikeout. No. Kent, 2-1. It's a fly ball to right field. Going after that, it's going to be Bell. And that's going to be out number 1. Kent, sacrifice fly of 3. Hit the right, +1 is a 4. He'll bring in Bonds, and this game is tied. Stadium cheers. Yay! So Jeff Kent will get the sacrifice fly and bring in Bonds, and we're tied at 1. And now the batter is Snow. Snow is 0 for 1, got hit by a pitch. 1 out here, bottom of the 7th. A real pitcher's duel. Giants trying to hold on. Astros trying to get to the next round. Pitch from Holt. 2-1. Walk plus. Ball 4. They'll walk Snow. And that is the second walk given up by Holt. And now the batter is Burks. Burks is 0 for 2. Infield set for double play. Snow will go ahead and stay at first. Strategy roll. They'll stay put. Holt, 4-3. Strikeout. No. Burks, 5-5. And it's a line drive to third. That's out number 1. That is a 6. And and Snow will get back. So 2 outs on a line out to third base. Snow will get back. No chance of double play there. And now here's Aurelia. Aurelia is 0 for 2. 2-0. 1-1 tied here. Bottom of the 7th. But Astros lead the series 2-1. 2 outs, bottom of the 7th. Snow on it first, strategy. He'll stay there. Holt, 1-3. It's a blank. Aurelia, 1-1. That's a ground ball to third. It'll get picked up by Gutierrez. He's going to throw to first to get Aurelia, and the inning is done. 1 run on 1 hit and a walk. But that will probably be it for Holt anyway. But what a great outing for him. But we're tied at 1 after 7. We go to the 8th. Shawn Estes can pitch to 2 more batters before he tires. And question is, do I want him to pitch to Biggio and Bell? Biggio does a little bit. He got right, and right. That's going to be it for Estes. Estes is coming out of the game. The Giants are going to go to a right-hander, and that will be it for him. But he did a heck of a job, Shawn Estes. He'll leave with, so Holt leaves with the no decision. Well, actually, he can still leave with the win. He's still the pitcher of record. So Holt's still out there. Estes will leave, however, with the he'll leave with the no decision, though. So he'll be 1-0-1. But they're going to bring in a new pitcher for the Giants, and it is going to be John Johnstone. Johnstone making his 6th appearance in the postseason. He has 3 holds. Johnstone can pitch to 4. So let's see what he can do. Biggio leads off. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. Top of the 8th, 1-1 tie. Astros win, they move on. Giants win, Game 5 at the Astrodome tomorrow night. Johnstone, 6-1, strikeout, no. Biggio, 4-1, grounder to second base. Up with it will be Kent. And Kent will throw it over, 1 out. Here's Bell. Bell is 1 for 3 with a double. Johnstone will pitch. Johnstone, 3-1 against the righty. It's a blank. Bell, 1-5. Another grounder to second. Easily handled by Kent. And Kent will toss it over, 2 down. And now here's Bagwell. Bagwell is 0 for 3, but you kind of think he's due. Johnstone will set up. Fans here at 3Com Park totally hoping the Giants can pull it off. Johnstone, 2-3, walk plus, ball 4, he walked him. So Johnstone will walk Bagwell. And now the batter is Everett. Everett, 1 for 3 with a single. Stolen base, he's the only one that scored the run. Top of the 8th, 1-1 tie. Astros lead 2-1. Bagwell on it first, strategy roll. He gets the jump. Ooh, he gets the jump. 15 plus 1 is 16. Mena 0. It would be a 1-16 for him to take second base, but you all know how evil the D20 can be. And with 2 outs, we're not going to do it. We're going to let Everett back. Bagwell is called off for the steal. Johnstone will pitch. Johnstone, 2-4 against the switch left. That's going to be an automatic out. It'll be a fly ball to left field. That'll be grabbed by Bonds, and that will retire the side. Nothing across except the walk. We go to the bottom of the 8th. That'll be it for Chris Holt. Astros will go to the bullpen. Brent Maine leads off. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. And coming on to pitch for the Astros is going to be Trevor Miller. They got 2 lefties and, of course, a pinch hitter for Johnstone coming up. Trevor Miller will come on and pitch. And Miller making his 3rd appearance of the postseason. He has no stats. So Johnstone stays. Well, so Trevor Miller will now pitch, and he can pitch the 5. Brent Maine leads off against Trevor Miller. Bottom of the 8th inning. If the Giants want to take the lead, this is the inning to do it. Miller, 5-2 against the lefty. Strikeout plus. Got him. He'll strike out Maine. Big strikeout from Miller. 1 down. Pinch hitter coming in for Johnstone. And it will be FP Santangelo. 260 average, 3 homers, 26 RBIs. FP Santangelo will pinch it against Miller. 1 out, bottom of the 8th. Miller will pitch. Miller, 1-2, strikeout, called strike 3, got him. He'll go ahead and get Santangelo 2 away. Cutter Historical joins us here at 3Com Park. And now 2 outs, and here's Bernard. Bernard is 0 for 3. 2 men down, bottom of the 8th. Astros and Giants tied at 1. What a ball game here. Great pitchers duel. Miller sets up and deals. Miller, 1-5, strikeout, swing and a miss. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Trevor Miller strikes out the side. 1, 2, 3 go the G-men. Tied at 1 after 8. But will we see some top of the 9th inning magic? Leading off for the Astros will be Stan Javier. And the Giants, they're not going to fool around. They're going to bring out the closer, Rob Nen. They're going to bring him out now. He's one of the better pitchers they have. Or is there anybody else I can bring out here? I think that's really who I should go with right now is Nen. We're now in the 9th inning, and I usually don't go by innings pitched at that time. Robbie Nen is going to come on to pitch for the Giants. And Nen is making his 3rd appearance of the postseason. He has a hold and a save. Robbie Nen can pitch to 4. So Robbie Nen will come on to pitch. Stan Javier leads off. He will bat. Top of the 9th, tied at 1. Astros win. They move on. Giants win. Game 5 tomorrow night. Back at the Astrodome. Robbie Nen will pitch. Nen, 5-5 against the switch left. It's a blank. Javier, 6-1, double into center field. Javier smacks a double into center. The Astros have the go-ahead run on. Leadoff double by Stan Javier off of Nen. And now here's Spires. Spires is 0 for 3. If you're the Giants, you better prevent him because you know Billy Wagner will be coming in to pitch the bottom of the 9th. For the Astros, Javier on at 2nd. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 14. Nen will pitch to Spires. Nen, 4-2. That's at the park. 3Com Park. 1-2. And it's a home run to the pull side. But Spires needs a 3. That's a 15. It's going to die out there. So that is hit to right field. That'll be caught by Burks. Does Javier take 3rd? A 5-4 and a 5-4 holds -1 or -2. Burks is a +1. Javier goes to 3rd. Deep enough for the go-ahead run to get to 3rd base, and there's 1 out. So fly out to right. And now the batter is Eusebio. He's good tonight, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Infield must play in. Javier on at 3rd with 1 out. I will use the normal infield in rule. Nen will go ahead and pitch to Eusebio. Fans here hoping Nen can get out of this jam. They got their fingers crossed here at 3Com Park. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 1. Javier will stay where he is. Nen will pitch. Nen, 4-5, strikeout, no. Eusebio, 4-4, and it's a fly ball to left field. That's a fly ball to left field, 2 outs. Eusebio has a sacrifice fly of 0, but when you hit it to left, you add 1. So a 1, he'll bring in Javier. No, now Javier has to do it himself. Can Javier score? 6-6, there's going to be a play, of course. 6-6, there's going to be a play. Left fielder, Barry Bonds throws. His arm rating is a 0. That's a 17. It's not going to be in time. Javier scores. Astros take a 2-1 lead. Stadium barfs. Yeah. A sack of 6-6 on the alternate charts to show it. A 6-6 is off the play chart, then I go right to here. That's a 17. Barry Bonds' arm rating is a 0, and you check this chart, a 17 means he is safe. So please believe me, I was not lying. That'll score Javier. The Astros take a 2-1 lead. The double by Javier gets it done. And now the batter is Gutierrez. And Gutierrez is 2 for 3. Infield is back now, 2-1. So 9th inning magic strikes again. But that means Billy Wagner is coming up for the Astros. Nen will pitch. Nen, 4-5, strikeout, got him, and the inning is over. No run, 1 run on 1 hit, a sacrifice fly. Astros lead it 2-1 here, but now will we see some bottom of the 9th inning magic? Trevor Miller coming out of the game, and there's only one guy that can come in for the Astros and get it done, and that is Billy Wagner, Hall of Famer. He should have been put in long ago. Billy Wagner, Wagner has making his 3rd appearance. He does have a save. So Billy Wagner will come in to pitch and try to send the Astros to the NLCS. That means Miller leaves with the W. Miller leaves with the W right now, and Nen right now has the L. We'll see what happens. They are going against the heart of the order. First for the Giants, Bill Miller. Miller is 0 for 3. The Giants have only gotten 1 hit in this game. Chris Holt had a no-hitter through 6. Wagner trying to make sure nothing else happens. Wagner will pitch. Wagner, 3-3, home run chance. The 13 is good against the lefty. Miller needs a 5. Does he tie it up? No. 5-4, and he popped it up. Pop fly ball to second. Biggio will get to it. 1 down. As the San Francisco Giants are running out of outs. And now, Barry Bonds. Bonds got a triple his last time up. He is 2 for 20 for this postseason. He does not have a home run. He can get a home run off of his own card. He doesn't need Billy Wagner to throw a meatball. 1 out. Billy Wagner trying to send the Astros to the NLCS. Wagner will go ahead and set it up. He will pitch. Wagner, 4-3, strikeout plus, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. And the last chance for the San Francisco Giants is Jeff Kent. Kent is 0 for 3. 2 men down. Fans here at 3Com Park hoping Wagner makes a mistake. He can do it. He can do it. He almost did. but it wasn't deep enough for Miller. Wagner will go ahead and pitch to Kent. Fans here at 3Com Park, hoping that Kent can hit one. Wagner will pitch. Wagner, 1-1. That is an automatic out. It's going to be a ground ball to short, picked up by Spires. Pumps once, pumps twice, throws to first. That's your game. That's your series. The Houston Astros will advance to the NLCS as they beat the Giants in a pitcher's duel here tonight, 2-1. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Nothing across for the Giants as the Houston Astros only give up one hit, and that was to Barry Bonds. But what a job for Chris Holt. He won't get the win. But a heck of a game here. The Giants did not go quietly. But this is a big win for the Astros. And the Giants will have to stay home as the Astros, they are the number 1 overall seed, which means they will be having the Atlanta Braves games 1, 2, 6, and 7 at the Dome. 3, 4, and 5 will be at Turner Field. Final line score coming up. For the Astros, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. For the Giants, 1 run on only 1 hit and no errors. The winning pitcher is Trevor Miller. He's going to wind up with a win. He'll go to 1-0 on the postseason. Shawn Estes is going to get a no decision. He'll go to 1-0-1. Robbie Nen takes a tough loss. He'll go to 0-1 in the postseason. And Billy Wagner gets to save his second. And that will do it for the Division Series round. As the Houston Astros are the last team to get in, we are done with round number 2. There will be no baseball tomorrow night. I will return on Monday night, game 1 of the American League Championship Series between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Aaron Seeley will be going for the Rangers, as of course the pitcher rotations are now reset to their beginning. And David Cone will be pitching for the Yankees. That will be at Yankee Stadium. So we are at the LCS round as we move on in this postseason. Rangers Yankees game 1 Monday night here on the network. Be there or be square. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out the turnstiles. Subscribe if you're not done so. Make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys Monday night. The Houston Astros come away in a heck of a pitcher's duel. They win it 2-1. They win this National League Division Series 3-1. The American and National League Championship Series are coming up